You think they came up with Cannibal first or Hannibal first?
I know Hannibal was a name before Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah, I know. So they named him after a general.
I
Do you
mean,
think Do you think they made him a cannibal after they came up with Hannibal Cannibal?
His mom's uncle could have been named Hannibal or something like that.
Yeah, these names are so stupid. Starling because
Lecter,
she's a rising star, but she's just a bud. She's just a minnow, but she's going places.
You think she's a lesbian in this movie? Her character.
She's a lesbian in every fucking movie.
She has lesbian face. She has resting lesbian face.
She does have resting lesbian face. The thing about her being a dude, that's just like when she came out of the closet, nobody was.
Was she a lesbian in real life?
Look, you seen Taxi Driver?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like 14 or something in that.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell she was a lesbian then?
No. Yeah, I guess you're right. She doesn't have the hottest posture.
She's very mannish, and I don't think anybody who found out that when she said I'm a lesbian, anyone went, holy shit, Jodie Foster's a lesbian?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Except for maybe John Hinckley. I'm just wondering if like John Hinckley was like in a psych ward, like in the library reading, like and some guy came up to him and goes, hey Hinckley, your girlfriend's a lesbian.
I don't even know who John Hinckley is.
John Hinckley used to stalk Jodie Foster when she was after Taxi Driver and she was going to college.
Banging?
Well, see, that's the thing. He would call her on the phone at her dorm in Princeton, and like for whatever reason, she didn't go, "Hey, I'm a lesbian." And so he thought, in order to impress her, he would shoot Reagan. Tragically, Reagan lived.
Right.
And John Hinckley went to a psych ward for like, that was in 1980.
So Hinckley was kind of a hero. He tried to kill Reagan.
Yeah. But I mean, he was really just doing it for the pussy. But
whatever gets you there, dude.
But it's just funny that he did like 30 years or whatever, and then she's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I'm a lesbian," and he's like, "Dope." Well, if I had known that.
That's why, dude, if I were him, would be relieved. I'd be like, that's why she didn't want to fuck me.
Oh, yeah.
She's a lesbian.
She's a lesbian.
Yeah, she would have been riding this dick for 20 years by now.
What if he said that to the review board? He's like, oh, yeah, I'm totally cool now. And now that I know she's a lesbian, you don't have to worry about me.
Yeah, I have a new girlfriend anyway. She goes to a different school.
But do you know anything about this Emma Stone?
I go to place Hermione.
No, wait. No, do you know anything about this Ellen Page?
I wouldn't be super surprised if she was a lesbian.
She's a lesbian.
I know, I'm kidding. Okay. It's just like Ellen, like when Ellen came out.
Do you know anything about this Ellen DeGeneres?
How were people surprised at all?
Oh, great. There was a thing. She did a movie called Mr. Wrong, and I remember when I was younger, like...
She did like a rom-com?
Yeah.
Where she was the female love interest?
Yes.
A hetero rom-com?
And the cover of the movie poster, and when she came out...
Even with her classic lesbian Ellen hair?
In her classic lesbian Ellen outfit and her
it was
vests.
Still, like, she never had to conform to a character even. She's just always been Ellen and just made it.
Her and Paula Poundstone used to shop at the same lesbian store.
I wonder how bad she was to her employees.
Oh, well, Louis C.K. was complaining years ago. He's like, oh, I know a lot of writers in there, and she's awful. But the thing about that movie, it was called Mr. Wrong, and the cover of the movie poster was her in a wedding dress, like being held by like a guy's arms, and then looking at the camera like this, like. So it was very funny because she's a lesbian.
Yeah, I mean, there's only a Mrs. Right. There's
nobody in this movie knows that she's a lesbian. That's the weird thing. Like everybody's attracted. Like Hannibal Lecter's supposed to be this genius, and he's like crushing on a lesbian. It's just fucking hilarious.
She's wearing a turtleneck underneath a crew neck sweatshirt.
Yeah, she's wearing sweatpants, and like she's in the FBI. Clearly a lesbian.
Well, the sweatpants kind of add up because of the exercising. Spanks weren't really a thing back then.
Yeah, I've never sweated in sweatpants
Oh, then you ain't working hard enough.
unless I'm masturbating.
It's just because you're from Illinois where it's fucking cold all the time.
Very humid summers.
I hear shit about humidity.
So, real quick, before I send you on this assignment,
Do you want to fuck?
yeah, how do you feel about dick? Because I'm getting a lesbian vibe, but
That'd be really
I
funny.
somehow don't care.
It'd be great if he was just like, listen, we got a betting pool going around saying you're a dyke. All right.
Listen, this is
All you gotta do is suck my dick to prove it wrong, and you can have half of my winnings.
this is the early '90s. It's politically incorrect for you not to fuck me for a promotion.
We're looking at 20-1 odds. All you gotta do is suck my dick. All right, like.
Oh, he was an urban cowboy. He's the dude that beat his girlfriend and drank the tequila with the worm.
Yeah, dude, you know that thing that makes you trip balls?
I don't know. Is that true?
I don't know. I've never fucking eaten a fucking little grub at the bottom of a bottle of liquor. It's weird.
Why are you putting food? Why are you putting bird food in my drink?
Why are you putting Asian delicacies at the bottom of my Mexican liquor?
Why are you putting Asian cocks at the bottom of my fucking tequila bottle?
And besides, it's only like legit ass tequila that has. I've never even seen an actual bottle of tequila with a worm at the bottom.
Oh, he has a dossier on Lecter. Ooh, Mr. Fancy Pants is using French words
Oh, hi. I'm in
to
the
impress the
FBI.
lesbian girl.
What is that?
These are batteries for my... Dude,
I would love it if you like. It was like you just like broke it open and just went like.
oh yeah,
And then
dude.
you're like,
Like a
Gary,
robot?
or like Gary Oldman in The Professional.
Yeah, like amyl nitrates for
yeah.
robots.
They don't ever really show you what drugs he's taking, but he's always fucking popping them shit.
Amyl nitrate.
That's a good
It makes
movie.
your
Gary
asshole
Oldman,
loose.
Gary Oldman rocks.
Yeah, it
He was
is.
doing poppers.
Yeah, it is. And by the way, you know,
It
you want
wasn't more intense than just poppers.
to talk about cuties? There's a deleted scene in The Professional where Natalie Portman asks the French dude to fuck her.
What?
There's a deleted scene in The Professional where Natalie Portman
Right.
asks the French hitman guy, Jean Reno, to
Right.
take her virginity.
I understand why they took that out.
He didn't say no because you're 12. He said no because I just got
shit.
out of a terrible relationship.
Hey kid, I don't shit where I eat. I'm trying to teach you how to kill. So
Yeah, let's keep this professional.
I'm not saying you're not hot, but
It's because he's the professional. He doesn't get involved with his students.
that's weird. It's like 12-year-old Natalie Portman, right?
Yes. Yes, he dresses up like Marilyn Monroe. Oh, God, this guy's great. It's not a charm school.
Do you think people would freak out about Natalie Portman's character at like a level of sexualization like they are about cuties? Because they don't really sexualize her that much in that movie. But
The thing is this. The thing about this is it reminds me of Cop Killer, actually. Just reminds me of a small group of people trying to make a huge deal out of something because they don't want to address the actual issue. And the actual issue is
French people in general.
every girl you know on Facebook now is doing fans only accounts to pay their fucking rent. So no shit. There's a lot of sex out there
Actually,
for little girls to emulate.
I heard OnlyFans is actually starting to deter from porn because like podcasts and stuff like that started making them for exclusive content only for the OnlyFans.
Oh yeah.
And I think OnlyFans is realizing they can do something more family oriented, and they might be trying to start to head in that direction. Which I was like, that's so retarded. Like it's have been branded as the the fuck webcam website.
Yeah, dude, you should just make money off of it.
Just fucking lean in, or make OnlyFans, and that's the friendly OnlyFans.
How about only vagina? Rent vagina.
Yeah, I think it would be a terrible idea for them to just steer away from it. It's like there's a shitload of people. Sure, let podcasts do it if people think they'll sign up for it. But,
yeah, they made Cutie sound like it was like a remake of Showgirls.
But with little kids.
Yeah, well, like imagine like all the guys are the same guys, but the girls are like in the 5th grade.
Right.
And so it's like Kyle MacLachlan. He's like, you must be Sabrina, the hot new dancer. I'm John Longcock. Can I interest you in some cotton candy? We're all heading over to Chuck E. Cheese for some pizza.
Like a French dance competition or some shit like that.
Showgirls? Showgirls is
no,
about...
No, Cuties. Showgirls is about strippers, okay. Is it not?
Cuties is... I know. Cuties... Yeah, I haven't seen Cuties. I liked it better the first time, but it was called Magic Mike.
I haven't seen Cuties either.
I have no interest in this, but I have a...
Because apparently there's a lot of kids twerking. I'm not sure.
There's a little bit of... I think there's a little bit of it, and it's done in a way to shock the audience. But the thing is what it is. It's a immigrant girl from Africa in a Muslim family whose father is taking on a second wife, and so she wants to what do you call it? Assimilate into Western culture, which is what a lot of these people who complain about the movie say immigrants should do. But in the movie, Western culture is pretty much like being a hua.
Yeah.
So it's like she's trying to figure out like this line between like this traditional family, and it's about this woman. And the woman who made it is pretty much kind of like her story as a child that she was basically telling. But she wanted to send a message about people doing fans only accounts to pay the fucking rent. And again, it's like conservatives always do this. Like what they do is like there's a problem, and then somebody makes a movie or a music or whatever to reflect the problem, and so they attack the reflection. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the dumbest fucking, like, any of these people. These people have been calling fucking anybody who gets murdered a fucking pedophile. Like a cop shoots somebody, oh, he was a pedophile. Okay. And then of course he's not. But whatever. Pedophiles.
If they're not seen pictured with Christopher Hansen, they are innocent. Whenever it comes to pedophiles' pics, or it didn't happen.
A pedophile disguised himself as a school.
I know. What if somebody did like a reverse fake ID and like they're like somebody made like IDs for like 16 and 17-year-olds for older people to get so that they could fuck teenagers.
I always thought it would be really funny if like a 15-year-old pretended to be like in their 30s to find the 30-year-olds pretending to be and then they show up at Chris Hansen at the show and she's like 15 and then this little girl comes in and she's like, why don't you sit down, Chris? What? Yeah, why were you making sexual overtures to a 15-year-old? What's wrong with you?
I've always wondered how many people they had, like, on the crew that were trolling through those chat rooms.
Okay, they need to recast this movie with William. I think Hannibal does this move. I saw a Star Trek movie the other day, right? And there's a fucking William Shatner, so awesome. There's a scene where like they're battling these Klingons, and Shatner has to bluff the Klingon, and they got the little zoom screen or whatever, and he turns the zoom screen on, and then Shatner's like this. He goes like this. When the thing turns on, dude, I laughed my ass off. I was like, what a move. Dude, they should have, like, Shatner should have played Hannibal Lecter.
Well, it started as a backed up in Kansas City homicide. He said,
I want... It's like, I want...
Oh, wait, doesn't somebody throw, like, cum at her or something like that? Is that the second visit?
I don't know. I think it's on her way out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I was always just like, man, that guy's got impeccable timing, or he's been sitting there with a load in his hand for the past 15 minutes.
No, he's probably jerking off right now, and he's got the load, and he's like, come on. Right? He might have just, like, I think he just goes
just like with my medicines, it takes a lot of work to come.
And he goes, I smell your cunt. And in the TV version, he yells, he goes, I can smell your gum. And then he throws gum in her hair. And she's like, I can't get it out. I have gum. I have chewing gum in my hair.
I believe that them changing it to gum part. But I don't believe them. That would be crazy if they shot it. They're like, all right, we need to
do the
change
clean
this for
version.
TV. So just throw this wad of gum at her.
There's a whole scene where she's in a bathroom.
Goes, taste my gum.
She's in a scene where she's in a bathroom trying to get
It's like a whole 20-minute director's clean cut.
Exactly. Who gave these psychiatric patients chewing gum?
You know how they make extra censored or uncensored movies? Like, you'll buy the DVD uncensored version.
Yeah.
What if they did extra censored?
Extra censored.
It's like, we made this rated R movie PG. It kind of sucks, but...
Walmart used to sell, like, gangster rap albums with the fucking dirty words cut out.
They would only sell them.
I returned one.
Best Buy would only sell edited, like, or, what's the word? Censored rap.
I got my money back.
It's ridiculous.
I got my money back because I told them there wasn't a sticker on it saying they did that.
I didn't get my money back because that's how my parents preferred it, but...
Low End Theory, Tribe Called Quest, they did it themselves. They did a whole album with no cursing on it. And then the album after that, every other word was the N-word. And it was all about dick and pussy, and it was great. How is he? See, he's just as hammy as William Shatner.
Yeah, dude's got no game.
I think, like, her southernness, they should, like, really emphasize that she's from the South, you know? Because remember, like, he insults her for being from the South?
Yeah.
They should have got, like, Dixie Carter. They should have just got, like, some actress to do, like, here it is. I bit my wrist. Gotcha. Food fight. He yells food
How
fight.
many times has he thrown loads at the wall? Like, he is fucking... It was like fast pitch softball. That was insane.
Dude, his aim is fucking totally on point.
When he gets out of there, he's gonna be a fucking cornhole champion of the world. That the bag tossing game.
Don't you think that nice attendant Barney could have fucking warned her, hey, watch out for the jizz thrower?
Yeah, there's this one guy. He slings loads. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah, but I was thinking they should have like a Southern lady, so William Shatner, and then a Southern lady named like a Flo type Southern lady that like chews gum. She's like, and when he does the whole thing where he's like about you with your cheap shoes and you fucking, he does that whole speech.
Yeah.
And he's like, you gotta run away all the way to the FBI. He should do that. Well, why don't you look at? She's like, you should take that mirror and look at yourself, doctor. Like, first of all, you're old. Second of all, you talk gay. Second of all, you draw, so you're gay.
You draw, so yeah. Just like Macklemore, you like to draw, so you are in fact gay.
Yeah, like that gay rapper Macklemore.
He likes to draw.
Doctor, if that's your real name.
Whoa! Look at the sky.
My
This
bu-
bitch crying? Grow
Oh
up.
yeah, dude, that was not that bad.
You knew where you were going, you dumb hoe.
Yeah, people fucking throw. Yeah, you're in the FBI. You can't handle a little jizz getting thrown at you. Come on.
It'd be really funny if one of them was in like terrorist brown face.
If there was one of them, was what?
Was in like terrorist brown face. Like when they came in and he was like, ah, la, 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 and had like a machete. He was like, oh, okay, I surrender.
It'd be Billy Crystal in blackface doing Sammy Davis.
Exactly.
A renowned psychiatrist, of course. Because you can't just have like a dumb... Well, I guess that's Buffalo Bill. Buffalo Bill is kind of the dumb, everyday dude.
He was in another movie, Anthony Hopkins. I'm pretty sure it was him, where he's like, I'm pretty sure he's like a psychologist and like he kills his wife or something like that and thinks he's gonna get away. It's called like, it's got Ryan Gosling in it and he's like a detective.
Huh.
Dude kills his wife. It's like, I don't know.
And Ryan Gosling's like a lawyer or something?
He's
Has
like
to defend him?
No, he's trying to get him arrested. I'm pretty sure he's a detective.
Huh. I remember the fucking one where Anthony Hopkins played a secret agent. And it was an action movie with Chris Rock. And Chris Rock was like oh God, it was supposed to be like 40. But Anthony Hopkins was so old, you're like, how are you not retired? It's like, I'm working the field and I'm 70. I'm wearing a leather jacket. Clearly,
Doing
I'm
my own
qualified.
stunts.
Yeah, clearly, I'm clearly I could do stunts. I'm wearing a leather jacket. I'm Jim Yore from Your Self Storage. Esther Moffat. Let me guess, that's an acronym for I killed this bitch. Okay, so
This guy's dressed like a ghost. Like, you know, the way he's dressed is all whimsical. Like, she was like, I came back after that night and never saw him again. Nobody had ever heard of him. They said I was crazy. That old Irish alcoholic man
Wait a
trying
second.
to bestow wisdom on me.
was he wearing a derby? That's old man Yore. He's been dead for 100 years.
He used to always pick up on little auburn-headed dykes.
He used to steal lesbians
He loved Irish lesbians.
from the hill country. So,
Oh man, I could change a tire. I'm gay.
so remind me. So Buffalo Bill kills people, takes their skin to become a woman. So are these all women she's finding?
I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. If I was a transgender person, I'd be kind of annoyed by like all these movies where like serial killers are
Always cross-dressers.
transgender
You're
people.
right.
'Cause-
There are a lot of serial killers in movies and TV shows that you find out later, like have like women's clothes that they wear, or like they find pictures. That's fucking nuts. I never thought about that.
Psycho,
They're
dressed to
just like,
kill.
we need one more kink, and they're like, we can't put a video of some lady shitting on a dude's face, so I guess put them in lingerie.
Hey,
That'll drive them to the edge.
hey,
That's crazy.
Oh, you're a transgender? I just saw this movie. There's a transgender character in it. Oh, really? Did they kill people?
That's crazy.
Was it a thriller?
I think she's gonna find a spooky ghost. What's under that great American flag?
I get another casting choice. Buffalo Bill Cosby.
Would you like to cover my body? It puts the jello, put it pop on the skin.
Oh, she a big old fat lady.
It puts the jello on the skin.
Put the lotion in the. Put the goddamn lotion in the fargin basket.
Put the jello in the basket.
It puts the lotion on the skin, or else gets the whole skin. Bah.
I prefer you when you're silent.
Sounds like you got a headache. Would you like some aspirin?
Right, he would just starve them, right? So that they would get skinny and it would help have like the skin to be a little extra baggy.
Big old fat girls.
That was his thing.
Yeah.
Why didn't he just put him on a strict keto diet? They would have been dropping weight, dude.
Well, you know, if he didn't describe them as big old fat girls, he could probably just meet large women.
Yeah, Buffalo Bill's very approachable.
Instead of putting on a cast and doing,
I wonder if his
Could
name,
you help me with this
I wonder if his
furniture?
name is even William. I wonder if he wanted to be called Buffalo Bill.
I think they just gave him that name. I think they love to come up with nicknames in the FBI. Like, I think I'll bet you that they all want to be the one to name them.
Oh, totally.
So that they could go down in criminal history, and they'll be like, I'm the one that came up with Hannibal. I'm the one that figured out that Hannibal rhymes with cannibal.
I just figured Hannibal Lecter was that dude's name.
Huh?
So I just figured, I didn't think Hannibal Lecter was a serial killer nickname. Maybe, I don't know. I just thought it was kind of like a Ted Bundy thing, just his name.
Oh, Ted Bundy never had a name.
Yeah.
Ted Al Bundy.
Murdering children, murdering children.
Because he was known to murder women and then go home and unzip his pants.
God damn it.
Thank you.
What's he watching? Oh, he's watching religious.
Scratch. Dr. Lecter, his head has been involved.
Why haven't you asked me about Buffalo Bill?
Do you know something about him?
I know that he's from Buffalo and that his name is Bill.
Why don't we talk about this alone?
Apparently.
Where do we find him?
His real name is Benjamin Massey.
Oh, there you go.
He's a quarterback for the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah. 1991, he was drafted 7th round for the Buffalo Bills.
Ace Ventura.
If you didn't kill him, who did, sir?
He's a transgender.
Oh my God, you're right. Fuck.
So we got Psycho, Dressed to Kill, Ace Ventura, Silence of the Lambs. There's a movie.
And Ace, it's halfway post-op, dude. All Ray had left to do is drop the dong.
It was Sean Young. I'd have hooked up with her. Dick or no, I would have hooked up. Sorry if that triggers you, Republicans.
Psycho Town and Finkel's the mayor.
Yeah, I'd have anal sex with guy, former male, Sean Young in the butthole. Sorry, does that trigger you?
I never thought about it.
Just try to put it in his ball sack. Just get it real loose, and then just see if you could, or wrap it around and, get creative.
I would probably get some panties and put some fake hair glued to the panties and then have her wear them.
Him.
Have her
I got you, bitch. You stupid. So you can't even hear it? What's the point? He just likes looking at the dude's face.
I think they're trying to punish him, but that's not really how that's done. Normally they blast Eminem and get loud decibels to keep you up at night. They're punishing him because he convinced the masturbator to kill himself.
Oh yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah, apparently he was holding on by a
He's
string,
like,
and
you don't sling loads at my girl without me talking you to.
yeah, the dude's like, dude, she's Hannibal. She's a lesbian. No,
He's
she's
like-
not.
And Hannibal's like, kill yourself. And that was the end of the
How
exchange.
dare you?
He's just like, you're right.
She's not gonna fuck you, Hannibal. First of all, you're in jail. Second of all, she's a lesbian. She's not
I
a
wouldn't say
lesbian.
it's punishment at all, though. Pretty much watching any TV, I would be happy about. Compared to staring at the wall, I'd be like,
Oh
hey.
yeah, dude. Those televangelists can be very entertaining. That's like their job. I want to buy this apocalypse goop he's selling. I need jars of the apocalypse gruel in order to survive the end times.
I've waited, Clarice, but how long can you and old Jackie boy wait? Our little Billy must already be searching for them.
You know, they're probably thriving amidst all this pandemic.
What?
The prisoners who are locked into the thing,
Yeah.
they're probably doing well. Oh, she deserves to die.
Yeah, I know.
Right away, you don't like this girl.
I've always thought that
Please.
they like put this in her singing this to this song to make it more okay that she got taken and eventually murdered.
I really think this is actually
big
a
fat girl. I like big old fat girl.
she's a big old fat girl.
Girl, fat girl.
Yes, she's a large woman. No, Jonathan Demme
Say
is a
what
big
you want
music
about him
fan.
being a simpleton. He has night vision goggles, dude.
He does.
This was what, like 99, 2000? Like, these motherfuckers, night vision goggles weren't just rolling around everywhere.
Yeah, dude, he probably knows a lot of survivalists. So why doesn't he just kidnap their fat wives? Goes into the guns and ammo store to buy like equipment. And he's like, "How's your wife doing? She's still a little fat girl."
She's still a little fat lady.
Yes, my wife is still large.
She likes all the training sessions.
All right, here it is. Could you?
I don't know if I know any woman that would be like, yeah.
Nah, they got this from Ted Bundy. Could you?
Look at this shitty fucking fake cast.
He should have been like a much bigger star after this movie. He's playing second banana to Monk.
He really did not get very much screen time, honestly. Like,
But he's so
Buffalo,
good.
He is very good, but he's not. I think they might have been afraid that the whole Luke Skywalker effect could have happened, and everybody would have seen him and just been like, "It's Buffalo Bill," and that's all they would have been able to think about.
Yeah.
That's why Mark Hamill was only able to thrive voice acting after Star Wars, because
Yeah.
everybody would see him and just go, "It's Luke Skywalker." Is he still alive?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Perfect.
Perfect.
I prefer
63% cotton. Perfect.
Wash on gentle warm water. Perfect.
Oh, it's already shrunk.
Buffalo Bill, I'm more of a roasted garlic Bill.
His name is.
What if he just like just waited outside of bars just for lesbians with big beer guts?
He waits outside of Buffalo Wild Wings, waiting for fat chicks to get. That's why they call him Buffalo Bill.
Now, is a bill just another term for like a buffalo?
Huh?
Because like there's the Buffalo Bills, the football team, and their mascot is a buffalo.
Yeah.
So is a Buffalo Bill like a? I've always been confused by that.
Oh, Buffalo Bill is a Buffalo Bill was it was an entertainer,
Oh, okay.
and
Oh, you know, the Redskins. They're
yeah,
not the Redskins anymore. They changed it up. You know
are
what
they
they
called the
are now?
Savages?
No, that would be great. It's almost better.
The Orientals?
It's Washington football team.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It was that hard for them to think of something that wasn't racist that they were just like, we were gonna do black babies, but I bet that won't work. Go Washington black babies.
Well, they just call the name the Washington Temporaries.
What?
The Washington Temporaries.
Well, that's more or less what they're doing.
Yeah.
And, like, they changed the mascot logo thing to just a W that's red and yellow or whatever their colors are.
I watched the Quentin
But I
Tarantino
thought that
ER.
was so funny. You couldn't just think of.
That's weird that they did that. That's strange. It's one of those stories where I hear it doesn't like sound like it's true. Like I heard Joe Rogan wants to fucking moderate a debate between Trump and Biden.
Yeah, that would be really silly.
I need to know what your position on have you ever taken DMT, bro?
Yeah, exactly. It would just be. That's what I was saying. It would just be Rogan just agreeing with both of them.
Yeah.
The whole time, just like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
and then
crazy.
Every
yeah.
question would be about transgender people.
And he'd be like, do you guys get it? I don't.
Trump's like, hate him.
Joe Biden,
Okay.
explain
Point.
transgender.
Trump's like, don't like him. Point. He marks a point on Trump's scoreboard. Biden's like, I don't know what that is, but I'm for it, I guess.
Should've sucked my dick.
You didn't mention anything about the information contained in my report or Dr. Lecter's offer.
That's because you're one generation from poor white trash. You fucking lesbian.
Dr. Lecter, he ate a motherfucker's face, dude. Like,
By the way, he hasn't lost his license.
well, I think the thing is, he just has his doctorate, and once you get to that point, like, you can be called, get your doctorate in any field, and
Really?
be called, yeah. That's why you have to end it with MD.
I will bet you anything that most prisoners.
I'm sure medical doctors hate that people do that, but
Yeah, I'll bet you anything that most of Bill Cosby's fellow prisoners refer to him as Dr. Cosby.
yeah. Well, he was a pediatrician, right?
No, he got a doctorate in physical education. I think something stupid like that. I wonder. And then
I
he's
thought
like,
in the show. No, in the show. No,
oh, in the TV show, he
Yeah.
was like I think he was a gynecologist.
Was it? Yeah. I
Well,
knew it
according
was-
to Nick Cannon's bit, it's got a bit. I always knew that about Bill Cosby because he had an office
Wow,
in
I'm
his
surprised
basement.
Nick Cannon doesn't think he's innocent. Oh well, no, but no, it's mainly just Michael Jackson and R. Kelly that like.
Well, that was what's his name, Eddie Griffith. Eddie Griffith's reaction was priceless.
A lot of people think R. Kelly and Michael Jackson were innocent, but I don't think. I think Bill Cosby. Everyone's just like, that motherfucker did it.
But Eddie Griffin, like when he says something stupid, he just says it with such confidence that it's so hilarious that it just makes me laugh. He's like, I'm dropping truth bombs. They took Bill Cosby down because he's a black man and he's really popular. And I'm next because I'm the same as Bill Cosby.
I'm Dr. Bill. And you are an idiot. Dr. Phil Cosby.
Dr. Bill Cosby. I'm thinking about getting a puppet. Because I enjoy writing dialogue, but I want the puppet to be the straight man. And I want to be the one that says inappropriate things. And the puppet would be like,
You should get along with the puppet too, because
Oh, yeah.
ventriloquists never get along with their puppets.
Like I just want to like insult my puppet.
Or take a puppet, right, and set it up so that it looks like its hand is going into your back, and you pretend to be the puppet, and you're like, look how good of a ventriloquist I am. I'm not moving my mouth for any of this dialogue, but you're talking as the puppet.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? It's kind of meta, but it could work if like stages ever come back.
I could sort of talk without moving my lips. There's certain letters I can't pronounce, like I can't pronounce and I can't pronounce and I can't pronounce So as long as I don't have and I'm good.
Hugo, for his for his girlfriend's birthday, got, you know what Cameo is?
No, sort of. I
It's
don't know.
like this website, like app thing, and celebrities are on it, or like influencers, and they have like different prices, and you can pay like Andy Dick, I think, does them for like $50, and it's like $50, and it'll give you a specific shout out.
Oh yeah. Majority Report does that all the time.
Yeah, Hugo got one for his girlfriend from Rachel Dolezal.
That's awesome.
I thought so too.
Yeah, dude.
It was like $35, dude. Done. I
Oh
was
God,
like, that's killer.
dude. So Sam Cedar was supposed to debate this guy Steven Crowder at some Politicon thing, and Steven Crowder chickened out, and Sam Cedar managed to get shared some emails where apparently Steven Crowder's father wouldn't let Steven debate Sam. And then so all these Majority Report fans would get people like Anthony Scaramucci and like Jordan Peterson and Tommy Lauren and all these like right-wing people to like, hey Steven, why don't you stop listening to your dad and be a man and fucking debate Sam. They had like a bunch of them for a while.
Oh, she's getting ready her blackface.
There's a movie called The Long Goodbye.
Oh, she goes, oh, it's a big old fat girl.
Big old fat girl.
Oh, big old fat girl.
This big old fat girl fits the pattern. There's a movie called The Long Goodbye where Elliot Gould has like a bunch of ink on his hands from being booked, and they're interrogating him, and he wipes the ink on his face and starts doing Al Jolson.
Who's Al Jolson?
Sweet mammy.
Oh, okay.
He's in a movie called The Jazz Singer, which is the first talkie, and he sang.
The first talking movie?
Yeah, and he sang like Swammy, he did that mammy in blackface.
So before that, they had made silent film, and of course, radio recording, or like audio recording had already existed. And
Yeah.
And eventually, with that movie, was the first time they converged the two.
Yes, but radio did not stop people from doing blackface because they did it.
Oh, totally. Radio encouraged people to do it.
Also did not stop people from talking to puppets.
That'd be so funny. What are you doing? No, all the interviews are for radio. Why are you doing the blackface?
Yes, the most innovative films in America, some of the most innovative films were racist. Involved blackface.
Jeez, like I feel like there's some art to it. He just sticks it in there and pulls. It's like you're taking pictures, dude.
Lots of times there's like leaves and things.
Look
Hey,
at,
Starling, are you two related?
look at my elf ear.
Starling, I need to bring you into this autopsy view. One of the doctors there speaks hillbilly.
Look at this G-ass motherfucker. You didn't have to put the stuff under his nose. He's like, I can handle the smell.
You know, the autopsy people in Law and Order are much sexier.
Yeah.
These guys are creepy. That guy looks half dead.
The autopsy people in NCIS are not that much sexier. It's just one old British.
But they don't look like they like have sex with the bodies or something like that. These people are
No.
creepy. I'm gonna feed this moth, and I'm gonna name him Fred, and he's my friend.
Victim's skin removed at this time in 2 large diamonds.
It feels like he wasted that body.
Still
Yeah, like he must really not have much.
I don't think he has respect for human life.
Well, I can agree with that.
I mean, he
I
just
don't
took
think he
2
has
strips
much-
off the back.
Much experience or skill really whenever it comes to being a seamstress. I think he's biting off more than he can chew, trying to. I don't know. I feel like drag queens would watch this movie and be like, "This guy is a fucking idiot."
You think if he goes out in public
Or
with
they're
his
like,
skin suit,
"Man,
people would
that's-
fall for it?
That's a good tuck.
not around the ankles.
I don't know. Probably not.
I mean, the idea is
But he could be removing those parts like in specific places for specific reasons.
Yeah, I'm not 100. He's essentially like making a body,
I feel like skin has to be annoying to sew with.
or is it like a jacket? I mean, are these like clothes he's making, or is he making like a body's actual, or is he making like a diving
See?
suit?
See, blame the lesbian for ruining that because we would have found out if she wouldn't have gone fucking meddling in Bone Bill's business. We would have seen the finished product.
Oh yeah, exactly, dude. Or maybe like if she could explain it to us if she didn't have a fucking vagina in
wow.
her mouth all the
He's
time.
creepy.
Well, he's just cross-eyed and creepy. That's.
Murder victim body was in the Elk River.
We can't have 2 normal-looking smart guys. One's got to have something retarded.
Yeah,
with his
nobody's
face.
normal looking in this fucking movie. Who's not a cop?
Yeah, the one's got to be bald. One's got to have something retarded on
Yeah,
his face.
exactly, dude. Oh, this pickup line is so gross.
I can smell your cunt.
Agent Starling, I can smell your cunt.
Avoid eye contact.
Pizza and beer.
Weird, bro.
Dude, well, he's cross-eyed, so he can't tell he's a
I
lesbian.
respect the confidence.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's the way to do it. Except don't say beer and pizza. It's just like, yeah.
Strange. Only living in Asia. Those countries that have to be specially raised for imported egg. Now somebody grew this guy.
So, so you like serial killers? Like, who's your favorite serial killer? Huh?
You know, talk about butterflies?
Yeah. Hey, you think Bill Cosby's guilty?
Best first date questions. 1, do you think Bill Cosby did it?
Agent Starling, let me ask you a question. How lesbian are you?
Guilty or not guilty? Just answer. Cosby, Michael Jackson, R. Kelly, Chris D'Elia.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
It's got a pretty nice little setup, honestly.
Dude, it's a
For a little
awesome
torture
place, dude.
dungeon, like, it's pretty dope.
Yeah, he's got to be pretty.
With a big well in it.
So is he like a professional seamstress?
See, they don't really give you that much of a background.
Yeah, dude, they should do a
Just
fucking
that he knows
prequel.
how to sew.
They should do a fucking Buffalo Bill prequel.
I thought the movie Red Dragon existed in the same universe as this movie.
It does.
Okay.
It was first called Manhunter. That was the first one they did of any of these.
And
It was a
when
Michael Mann
was that,
movie.
like in the 70s or some shit?
No, I was like 85, 86. It's Michael Mann's.
Was anybody from that cast in any of these?
No,
Oh, okay.
it was. God, I don't remember who the.
And Red Dragon's the prequel, right?
Yeah, And Red Dragon is essentially a remake of Manhunter.
Right. Okay, gotcha. So Manhunter put it out in the proper timeline, technically.
That at Anthony Hopkins. They replaced Scott Glenn's character with Harvey Keitel. I like this stupid piece of exposition where she goes, "Oh, she's trying to humanize. Oh, it's very smart. She's trying to humanize."
It's just, wow, that's not a flattering picture. Choose a better picture.
Oh my God, that's that.
Borderline mean. I don't know if I ever noticed how.
Word, do you have Down
bad
syndrome?
Like, for real, her eye is half closed, dude.
She looked like she had Down syndrome.
That was great.
But nothing wrong with that. But
I just said it was great.
it was just an observation. But and I just love like she's like, oh, she's trying to humanize her, and like she's saying it to like other FBI students. And
Yeah, that's why.
yeah,
they have
we
her,
go to the same school. We took the same class. I know what she's doing.
That's why they have her say her name a bunch too. 'Cause that helps humanize her more than.
I have right. He's my patient. I have rights, and I have this loud jacket. They just really make everybody look like jackasses except for like.
Yeah, what year was this setting? Because that is a very. That is not a 1999 appropriate outfit.
Everybody looks like a creep.
Suck these nuts.
Plum Island Nuclear Toxic Waste Facility in shark-infested water.
Copy of the Buffalo Bill case file. Copy of the Senator's offer. This offer is non-negotiable and final. After Mark dies, immediate.
Where do you get your hair product, Hannibal?
How did Buffalo Bill not know that was a senator's daughter he was kidnapping? He knew her weight.
You can just eyeball them.
Oh, I guess he just eyeballed her, saw her, and then just started. No internet. That's the thing, man. We live. You forget that, man. It's like that movie Kids, another movie that no one objected to. Like that movie Kids. Harmony Korine says that movie would not make sense if people had cell phones. Because the whole movie is about her finding the virgin surgeon.
Yeah.
I think Hannibal Lecter needs to read a little book called He's Just Not That Into You.
Just to watch a little movie called Hitch. Learn to keep it simple, stupid.
Read a little book called The Game, Mastering the Art of Seduction.
A book called How to Make Friends and Influence People.
That's what Charles Manson's.
No, it's the Leah Iacocca book. It's
No,
How
no,
to
it,
Make Friends and Influence.
no, it wasn't
Helter
Leah.
Skelter
No, it
is-
wasn't Lee Iacocca. It was the guy who wrote it was. I'm not too sure. Ziegler, but no, it's a book that influenced. No, in Manson's prison, they taught that class how to win friends and influence people.
It's not Lee Iacocca?
No, he didn't. No, it came out before Lee Iacocca. In fact, I'm thinking about reading that book because it's a big influence on Manson. It's a big part of Manson's fucking MO was to use that book.
Dale Carnegie, sure
Dale
enough.
Carnegie, that's it.
I don't know why I thought it was Lee Iacocca.
She had an object deliberately
Lee Iacocca.
What's his called?
I don't know. The Ram Van. I don't know. He head of Chrysler. I don't even know.
Me Chinese, me please.
I hear that's the new name for the
Fucking
Washington
Andrew.
football. Oh yeah, you saw that? Did you watch that clip I sent you?
No, wait.
You didn't watch that clip, that Sarah Silverman clip?
Yes.
Oh,
okay.
dude, did you watch the end when she just got so pissed and she's just like, "There's two Chinese." He's like, "I love Chinese people. I have no problem with Chinese people. There's only two Chinese people I don't like. One is you." And then he's like, "Oh, my heart's broken." Then he goes, "And the other one is my friend Steve because he actually went pee-pee in my Coke." That was the end of the episode, dude. That guy was First of all, I can't believe everyone David Spade just sat there just completely out of fucking place, going, "I don't like it when people make fun of white people, but whatever." Then he goes, "Who's really funny?" David Spade's really funny.
He is very funny.
But the guy goes, "First, the word chink is the exact same thing as the N-word," and I instantly thought of that John Mulaney bit.
It's
Then why don't
you said chink. You didn't say the C word. You said the N. Well, there's already a pre-established C word. But
Yeah. Same thing with the F word.
Quid pro quo.
Billy is not a real transsexual. What he thinks he is, he tries to be. He's tried to be a lot of things, I expect.
And you said that
Sound familiar?
If he said that right
So then
now,
he's
if he said
genderqueer.
that these days, people would be like, "What the fuck is Hannibal shaming him?" He's like, he just thinks he's transgendered, but it's a phase.
You'd be like,
just
"Doctor."
like listening to the Smiths, he'll get over it.
It'd be
soon.
like, "Doctor, that's called genderqueer."
Don't worry, he won't like Slow Dive much longer.
It's very popular on college campuses. He's not Bill. Buffalo Bill is not really a transsexual. He just goes to college.
My name is Benjamin, and I'm from New Jersey.
Buffalo.
You guys are assholes.
Our Billy is not really a transsexual.
But New Jersey Ben doesn't sound cool, does it?
Yeah, our Billy is not really a transsexual. He just attended Berkeley. Put the lotion in the basket. Put it against the hose. She reverses. You promise? If you let me go. I will
it's
press
worth-
charges. Do you promise?
It's worth a shot. I would say it if I was kidnapped at some point. I'd be like, dude, I promise I won't say anything. I'll give you. You can hold on to my ID until I don't say anything, and then I can get it back.
I do. Yeah, do like a little reverse Stockholm syndrome. And then, dude, I'd be so smooth. I'd do a reverse Stockholm syndrome, and then to the point where Buffalo Bill would be in the hole, and then I'd be making a fucking human body out of fat people.
It's weird. He gets so mad at her for not putting it on, and then she puts it on, and now he's like, "No, I want my lotion back." It gets so.
Give me
bitchy.
the lotion back.
She just noticing that those are claw marks from girls trying to.
Yeah,
escape.
she just realized she's in a bad situation.
Yeah, she's just now like, "Oh wow, this is scary."
Put the lotion back in the basket. It's not like I can go to the store and buy more lotion.
And now she's just like, "Oh, he's just having fun with it. I'm gonna stop."
You still think you're gonna walk on some beach and see the movies? I don't think so. I call Senator.
I wish Tom was here. I do wish Tom was here because we need somebody to sit here and watch this and go, "I think this guy's got issues."
This guy definitely had an interesting relationship with his mother.
This guy really seems to like women. Not.
What's going on with the bottom half of a catcher's mask there, buddy? You look like a weirdo. Idiot. I can grab the pen with my brain force. You fool.
How does he get the pen? They never do explain that. I used my psychotically brilliant mind.
His first name is Louis. After the rest of the sentence, South County, Tennessee.
His first name is Lewis. His second name is Jay Gomez. Roger Corman.
Yeah, I rolled the dice. I had to. Well, she's been.
Roger Corman. Roger Corman's great.
That is goofy that
That's Roger Corman.
they were just like, yeah, just like focus on the pin for a second, get a shot of him grinning. That's enough.
Yeah, and then he has the pen.
He'll have the pin. Don't worry.
He's a genius. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. He
But how did he-
drinks
he's a genius.
Chianti.
How did he not know?
Gosh, he looks so annoyed.
How did he not know Jodie Foster was a lesbian? Well, it's not like he's a genius.
Lieutenant Boyle, this is Sergeant Patrick. Now we're gonna treat you as good as you treat us. You'll be a gentleman. You're gonna get 3 hots and a cot.
3 hots in a cot. It's not fucking boot
Yeah,
camp, dude.
yeah, dude. What are you fucking? Okay, Full Metal Jacket. Why don't you calm
Oh,
down?
where's my pen?
Oh yeah, okay. He said full. He said
How did he get the pen?
strap a guy.
What if that's how the movie ended? It's just a guy going, "How to get the pen?
How do you get the pen?
It's just
Yeah,
like,
at the-
it's just like what's in the box, but
Yeah, at the end of the
how
movie.
to get the pen?
Yeah, I
And then
imagine.
he just starts gunning down everybody, yelling, "How do you get the pen?"
This movie makes no sense.
Hey, get.
Thumbs down for me. How to get the pen? I think that might have actually been an actual Gene Siskel fucking criticism. How do you get the pen?
I know, like they can figure out all of the parts of Ocean's 11. They can figure out how to get him a pen.
Dr. Lecter, I brought an affidavit guaranteeing your new rights. You want to read it before I sign?
I don't know how to read. People just think I'm smart because of my accent.
If you talk like this, people think you're smart. If you just started
I'll be
doing
your best
dad
friend.
jokes.
Huh?
I said, what if you just started doing dad jokes?
Oh, that would be great. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger fucking puns. Delicious. Oh, he does do that. I have to meet a friend for dinner.
But Lesbian had become very frightened. Apparently, Lewis had murdered a transient and done things with the skin.
We need his address. The physical description.
God, dude, somebody needs to do this on stage.
Did you nurse?
Like, do their whole act as like Hannibal Lecter,
Now, wait a minute.
and it's all like Hannibal jokes.
Toughened your nipples, didn't it?
Toughened your nipples, didn't it? That's called a non sequitur.
The man fled and you can still feel it.
Also, a non sequitur.
The others on the slab. Where will it tickle you?
In the nipples.
5 for 10, strongly burned, about 180 pounds. Hair blonde, eyes pale blue. He'd be about 35 now. He said he lived in Philadelphia, but may have lied. That's all I can remember, Mom. But if I can learn more, I will let you know.
Ha ha ha, this is a false lead, you dumb bitch.
Show me your tits. Love the
It's funny if
search.
he goes, I can smell your cocks, and then all of a sudden, like, just a load just goes psh, against your face, and it comes back, and he's still like that, and they're like,
Boom! They're like, how'd you
like,
do that?
How'd you get the load out? Now look behind your ear. It's a pin! It's the pin! What got the fucking hell. He does kind of have a magician smile on the whole time. Like, yes, I have a secret. I'm actually gonna be over here.
Look behind your ear. It's a wad of jizz from Biggs, the fucking masturbator.
Here, write your name on this card so you know it's yours. Recast this with David Blaine as Hannibal.
Yeah. Oh, dude, David Blaine totally steals his style, doesn't he? Like he
A
does
little
that.
bit.
He does that. I'm
A little
mysterious.
bit, yeah.
I'm a little creepy, aren't I? But I'm dangerous.
It definitely.
I'm gonna jam this
he's
nail
known
in my
for
nose.
this, especially like this is like people do the reaction and he finds the camera and just goes, Yeah, I love that shit.
What? Hi, Agent Starling. Do you like beer and pizza?
God, that dude's haircut was terrible.
That guy's toupee is terrible.
That's real.
You think that's real?
Yeah.
Like, who would steal an afro toupee? Who would wear an afro
Yeah,
toupee?
I would rather be bald than wear a wig like that.
I don't understand toupees or hiding your baldness.
But I'm not good at like noticing wigs unless it's like
Until the
super-
dick is in your
Yeah,
butt.
unless it's like super obvious. Well, some people will be like, "Did you see that guy wearing a toupee?" And it's like, no, I don't look that much at dudes' hairlines. I mean, I'm better now because of how much Drag Race I've watched.
I thought you might like your drawings back, Doctor.
Another magic trick. How'd you know it was Clarice? I brought you gay drawings, Doctor.
How'd you know it was me? I could smell your cunt.
I can smell your cunt. Doesn't he do that when he goes to the screen? He sniffs through the thing
he
and
does
he's
that
like,
weird sniffy thing.
yes,
I don't-
Chanel and vagina. Dude, that is a $1,200 apartment in New York right there. That was gone.
Catherine's been dead.
Thanks, friend. Iron sulfide osmosis is full go. You were telling me the truth about your multiple, sir.
You know, if you want some entertainment, I'll bring you some pornography, Doctor. Anagrams are for nerds. Okay, your little word games are stupid. Okay, I'm a
Unless it's
professional.
Unless it's a word search, I'm moving on.
I'm a professional. I do word searches at home all the time. I am a professional FBI cop person. And don't waste my time with the stupid stuff.
I'll arrange the words into the sentence, but I just do word searches.
Okay, I'm not going to have sex with you. I have a boyfriend.
I made it through the maze this time in one try.
My boyfriend is cool. He drives a Iraq Z28, and he is an assistant manager at Best Buy.
And he is a woman.
And you are not a real doctor. The only doctor I'm going to take seriously is Dr. Phil. And you ain't Dr. Phil.
Doctor, we don't have more time.
Those lamps were so damn loud, Doctor.
I left the farm because my cousin kept hitting on me. And I'm like, enough is enough. I'm going to join the FBI.
I'm not about to perpetuate a stereotype.
That's literally what we're doing.
A I saw this clip and it was like Rogan's biggest flip flop ever, and he's an episode with Tim Dillon, and Rogan's just like, no, I really hate using generalizations, and Tim Dillon just goes, I love them. And instantly it cuts back to Joe, and he's just like, yeah, me too, right? They're so funny. He's like, they're hilarious! And he's just like fucking agreeing with Tim. It made me want to watch the whole episode because I feel like Tim could have just done that to everything.
I've never seen his stand-up. Is he funny?
He's pretty funny.
Really?
Yeah.
He
It's
seems
very,
funny.
it's like a ranty type thing, but he's hilarious.
Yeah, he seems like
if
a
you've
funny
ever
guy.
watched his podcast,
I don't know anything about him. I just know he dressed up like Meghan McCain.
yeah, his stand up is good. He's got I think a 15-minute thing on fucking Netflix under like the lineup or some shit like that.
Yeah, I want another 10, dude. I fucking started writing. Already started writing another 10. And it's going to be called Misogyny. I tuned out of the Miley Cyrus interview because I don't want to fuck up my misogyny bit because it's all about how much I love Miley Cyrus. And I started listening to her and she sounded a little flaky, and I was like, okay, I don't want to know. Don't want to know. But she was kind of like, my dad, he's so crazy. I was like, once I started hearing, she's like, my dad is such a pothead.
You know, Billy Ray Cyrus, he sold my soul to show business when I was 9.
I think there's a Bill Hicks bit about Billy Cyrus trying to kill Billy Cyrus's demon seed or something like that. Oh, wow. What does she say?
I think she's just saying happy birthday.
Really?
Yeah. We
Can you
can't
play the
watch.
clip?
No.
You can't watch it?
No.
That's awesome. And she needs the money. Rachel Dolezal and all. And what she needs to do is buy herself a new last name.
Gosh, that was so funny whenever I was like, oh my god, that's amazing that she's doing that. I mean, it makes sense.
Oh, that's a
Not a
really
terrible
good gift.
idea.
Nah, it's a great idea for a gift. It's better than buying somebody a star or some shit like that.
I don't know if his girlfriend's gonna think it is as funny as we do,
That's a good test.
but he said that she.
That's a good test.
I forgot who the other option was. There was another option that would have been more like, oh, but I can't even forget who that person was.
Yeah, whatever, Hannibal Lecter.
How about you get a shirt that fits you, you fucking queer?
Why don't you stop tucking in your t-shirt, Hannibal Lecter?
Yeah, you're in prison. Why is your shirt tucked in, you big dummy?
Yeah, who you trying to impress?
Oh, now it's time to get pinned up.
Ooh, he touched her finger. He's going to be jerking off to that for the rest of his life.
Yeah. Sweet.
Why do they have
Snuggle
bar...
One.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, why do they have barbed wire inside? I feel like that's like stock footage.
Probably.
Yeah, take your time in the airport, Agent Starling. There's only a woman in a hole about to get fucking turned into a suit.
She really is tiptoeing though.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm a little down. A little down. Oh, dude, he's really... What a cornball. He made a drawing of Jodie Foster holding a lamb. Some people call it Silence of the Lambs. Some people call it The Silence of the Lambs. I call it Silence of the Lambs because I didn't finish college. And I'm not some fancy pants.
What does it say on the
It's called, I believe the formal title is The Silence of the Lambs.
I think it says, yeah, looking from here, it looks like there's a 3-letter word before.
I met Anthony Hopkins and I was like, what movie were you in again? And he's like, I won an Oscar for my role in Silence of the Lambs. And I was like, The Silence of the Lambs?
Yeah. It's go time, bitches.
Not only does he eat people, he eats pens.
How did he get the pen?
Wait, how'd you get that pen?
Dang, bro, why are your pants jacked up like that?
The older you get, the higher your pants go.
Same drill as before, please.
He kind of makes it look cool, though.
I mean,
He does have a
has
cool
swag.
old man look.
He's swagged out, dude.
He does understand the principle of fashionable old men who, like, the older you get, the simpler you get.
And classier.
Yeah, because some old people, some people go the other direction.
Big mistake.
I notice as I get older,
Huge.
as I notice as I get older, I'm more attracted to, like, bright colors, and I'm like, uh-oh, I'm falling for that whole old man checkered jacket fucking thing. It's not human, but we hope you enjoy it. Oh, of course, it's bloody.
Honestly, as far as prison food goes, that looks solid.
Yeah, that looks really good. I didn't eat today. I'm actually kind of... That steak is looking pretty good. Dude, it's hard to find good food, like, when there's a pandemic.
Yeah, it's all takeout.
And, well, I feel comfortable when I go get takeout if I can see the people making the food.
Right.
There's a sushi place I love, and I gotta walk out all the time because sometimes they don't wear masks. You got strawberry on your face. Oh, yeah, okay.
You'd be feeling it too.
Mace is the place. Boom.
Mace is the place where the ha 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 ha.
Now, I would have objected to Cuties if it was a movie about how Hannibal Lecter, like, beats a child to death with a nightstick for 2 hours. And then I would go, what's the message of this movie? There was a guy named Phil Donahue, different Phil Donahue, who was trying to get a movie called Hound Dog banned. Like, Ted Cruz is calling for an investigation, Justice Department investigation.
The
into this
Zodiac
Netflix
Killer?
movie.
Ted Cruz is gonna turn out to be trans. Watch.
Dude,
Watch.
Ted Cruz, whose father was friends with Crazy Lee Harvey Oswald. Do you remember that?
Crazy Lee Harvey Oswald.
When Donald Trump was taking on Ted Cruz during the presidential primary, he referenced the National Enquirer story, and then Ted Cruz made the mistake of calling him out on it, and he goes, "Hey, I looked at the National Enquirer. I saw a picture of Ted Cruz's father standing right next to Crazy Lee Harvey Oswald. I'm not saying his father killed John F. Kennedy. I'm just saying, I'm just asking questions." And then Ted Cruz endorsed him. But Ted Cruz is called for a Justice Department investigation into Cuties. And I've seen footage on YouTube of Ted Cruz trying to kiss a little girl, and then the little girl going like this. Ugh.
Have you ever seen any videos?
He claims
of
it was him?
his daughter.
Yeah. But
they
since
have
there
a
wasn't
lot
an
of-
arm growing out of her head, I don't believe him.
They have a lot of clips of him with his daughters, like trying to interact with them in any way.
Yeah,
and
they have no interest.
They could be actors. I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, they don't look like monstrous freaks, so I'm assuming they're not his.
I mean, it could be a different father.
But there was a guy named Phil Donahue.
He doesn't really seem like he's the type of guy that likes pussy, honestly. Ted Cruz.
He doesn't strike me as somebody who likes human beings.
God.
Oh
dude.
God, are we being a
Oh,
little
Lord have mercy.
little
This man
over dramatic?
This man got us again.
Dude, how did he do this with the lighting? Don't take him down. Let me take a picture.
Yeah, how did he
I
make
mean, this
it
is a work of
extra
art.
eerie?
How did he do the lighting like that?
He knows his windows.
Dude, fucking Hannibal Lecter's got a smoke machine and shit. He's fucking fogging up the fucking room.
He's like, I need more dry ice.
How do you have time for all this shit?
Dry ice, Clarice.
I need dry ice, Clarice. I need lighting and curtains.
Sergeant Tate, he's alive.
Get a hold of him where you feel his hands, son. Talk to him.
What do I say?
It's Jim Cameron. Now talk to him now.
Are you sure it's Jim? Because this just looks like Jim's face on top of a pretentious psychiatrist.
Yeah, I had never understood how that would work, really. How, like, him putting his face... Because at that point, I feel like once the skin's gone, you don't have a bone structure to go on of. It kind of like...
Yeah. Suspense thriller? More like suspension of belief thriller.
You're right. You're right.
Anyways, so Phil Donahue went after a movie called Hound Dog that has a rape scene with a young Dakota Fanning.
What's
And he
that
called
movie?
into an investigation. He called into an investigation into the movie. He wanted it to be whether or not she was actually raped. And he
whether
said,
or not she was...
he goes, I don't know why everybody's objecting to all these. He calls it a group called the Catholic League. He's like, everybody's like saying that Catholic priests can't like rape kids, but it's perfectly okay for Hollywood to do this and be like, wait. And then everyone's like, and then I think this was on O&A. They're like, wait a second. Are you trying to say that Catholic priests should be allowed to
Yeah.
rape kids
You're saying it's more okay for them?
because they pretended to do it in a
Because-
movie?
Yeah. That is weird.
I'm sorry. I just want to get that out.
See, his hair, it's like, the top of it is like the front of a mullet, but the back is just normal. It's not good.
That was a thing. That was a popular haircut. But even like in this era, even in this year, it was not a popular. It was not.
Yeah, like, he's definitely a like, dumb loser cop, CIA, FBI loser.
See, that's why they don't like honest cops, because they have stupid haircuts.
See, look at this.
Look at that mustache.
Look at this.
What a weird mustache.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Did you see
Yeah,
that?
it looks like the V from Vendetta guy. It's bad. It's a really dumb mustache. And it bugs me. It bugged me the first time I saw the movie.
I didn't even notice that till now.
Yeah. It's weird. He's like a French thief.
Oh, I thought he was gonna come up to him, and whisper in his ear, I shit my pants.
I shit my pants.
You gotta cover for me."
Then he was like, "Sorry, sir, but I'm about to shit my pants.
Oh, God.
I'm about 3 steps away from having brown drawers."
Shit, so it was the Indian restaurant.
One warning.
Chris Isaacs.
Lecter?
All kinds of cameos in this movie. Well, 2, but
Steve Carell pops up.
is that Apollo Creed? Oh no, that's just a black guy.
Is that Michael Winslow?
He doesn't even fire the gun. He just goes.
Yeah.
Hannibal Lecter has escaped. Dude, as a little kid, that was the best.
Silence of the Police Academy.
That's a Police Academy crew is chasing Hannibal Lecter. Hannibal Lecter has escaped. What? Hannibal Lecter
What
has
is-
escaped. What? Hannibal Lecter has escaped.
It's like they're doing a briefing and it's like, it's told he tells people to put lotion on their skin, and Michael comes up, he's like, just like does all the noises, and then he just does back after that. He just does act out with sound effects for every.
Gutenberg meets Jodie Foster. He's got a giant fake cock in his pants. What do you think of that? The fucking hot chicks like Dr. Lecter. Clues are for nerds. Tits are for men.
Yeah, where did the pretty black girl come from?
Yeah, she's kind of normal looking.
Lesbian. I would go as far as to say
They're
she's
at home. They're at their apartment.
Oh, I thought
That's
she,
her
like-
wife.
Oh, I thought she came over there to like present her news, right? That was why she was running.
They should have did that for real, though. I mean, seriously.
It'd make the movie more progressive.
Like, no, but make her a lesbian, and then none of the guys know. Even Hannibal Lecter, and they're just all hitting on her.
Even Buffalo Bill. He's like, oh, it's okay, she's skinny.
Oh,
I like big
not.
fat girls, big old fat girls.
I like a girl with some meat on her bones. He's got a tattoo that says love on his hand.
Is this Lecter's handwriting?
They're doing laundry. They're totally lesbians.
Like the elaboration of a bad liar.
She is cute. How come she's not famous?
Yeah, but there is no pattern in the computers we've nailed. Or even found in random order. Random because of the one girl. The one who wrote it down. Frederica from Belvedere.
You know, this is all the Zodiac. This is all the Zodiac's fault. Like, how many fucking serial killers go around leaving puzzles and shit for people? Come on.
It seemed kind of like the guy from Don't Fuck with Cats. He's kind of doing that.
I haven't seen that.
Should watch it. It's a good watch.
What's that on?
Netflix. It's like a docu-series about this. It's a good watch. It's interesting.
Only pedophiles subscribe to Netflix.
Apparently.
Oh, I blocked that one
It's
motherfucker.
like between the
Tagged me.
pedophiles, between the pedophile movie and the fact that they took off Friends, I am done with that.
Dude, Friends plays on TV constantly. I was just watching Friends.
Really?
Yeah. I'd never actually watched it until, like, recently.
It's awful.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Makes you mad because it like makes you forget that it's a studio audience.
Yeah, dude. Have you seen this thing where the football players are doing, like, fake audiences, right? But they play audience reactions. There's a guy playing audience reactions, and the football players can hear it. It's not just for the television. So, like, they're playing football to an
in
empty
the
stadium,
games?
and
I
there's
always
fake
just-
applause.
Yeah, I figured they were piping it through the thing. I'm sure it helps.
Somebody told me that the football players hear it.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Okay, so there's one guy
I would
who's
get
pressing a
the-
button that's booing football players. So how are they not going up to the guy going, "What's your fucking problem, dude?"
No, I'm guessing they're streaming it from webcams. It's people watching the game on webcams with mics on. They want to be heard go and saying "Go team," and there's enough people that want to do that around the country.
Oh, so those are actual people.
Yeah, there's sort of people watching the game with
Okay.
a webcam.
I thought it was like a machine that just made like a laugh track.
No. I mean, there might be an aspect of that, but I wouldn't imagine booing. I don't think they would add
Yeah,
that
like
as a thing.
there'd be too many football players going up to the guy going, "Why you keep booing me, dude?"
Yeah, exactly.
It's not me, it's the audience. Also, here's another thing I was wondering. You know how it's weird that, like, everyone says it's weird to do stand-up without hearing, like, laughter? I mean, it's
Yeah.
not weird for me because, yeah. But for most people.
Right.
So, like, but I was watching The Office. Like, they've been working without laugh tracks for, like, ever, and the jokes still work.
Totally.
I
It's
bet
not-
you, dude, I mean,
It's not that the jokes won't work. It's just like it would just feel like you're bombing.
well, I
don't
had
know,
a,
It would just feel so awkward to be sitting in your room. My computer doesn't. The browser doesn't work with Zoom anyways. So.
but I'll tell you what, though, one time, so I have a video called Chick-fil-A is also gay. It's like a 7-minute bit.
Yeah.
And I did it at Johnny Rockets where there's no fucking audience. And so you faintly hear like 3 people in the background, but for the most part, it sounds like somebody. It looks like somebody standing on a stage talking to an empty crowd, like
Where's
talking
Johnny
to no one, right?
Rockets?
It was like I got the Clarks. I got into an argument with the girl.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know.
They used to run a show like that. That was like
know you're
I
talking
made fun of them for it. Anyways,
Yeah.
so but so I played that clip for somebody, and they laughed, in the right parts. It's not like they were like being polite to me.
Yeah.
So I don't really think that makes much of a difference. I think it's just a matter of getting used to it. I'm not saying that I hope people get used to it. I'm just saying it's an illusion.
Oh, I mean, I agree. It's just like why it's like I don't like when comics laugh at themselves.
Yeah. Oh God, that's the worst. So at one time it was Dave Chappelle, and you could tell he just thought of that, and he said it on stage and made himself laugh.
Oh, don't get me wrong. There's I mean, I laugh from things that I say, but it's just usually whenever it's a laugh that I didn't expect.
Yeah, but I know what you
Or if
mean.
it's something you think of right then, and then it works better, and then you're like, oh wow.
Well, there was an old school move, and I knew somebody in Champaign that was still doing it, but it is an old school trick where you laugh at your own jokes. Like Dennis Wolfberg did it, the unknown comic did it. It's like if you laugh on stage, it creates the illusion of funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that, or like nothing encourages the people to laugh like laughing. Honestly, a lot of people see it and be like, "This is weird. He's laughing at himself a lot."
Yeah, I know. Like,
See, yeah, he was cutting out those parts, those slabs on purpose.
yeah, I know. And the truth is, when you're telling jokes, at a certain point, you're trying not to get bored with yourself.
Oh, totally.
City, edge of Chicago.
Calumet City.
45 minutes with HRT.
Oh, that's from you, sir, but how?
Johns Hopkins came up with some names. We bet him into known offenders.
Subject's name is Jamie Gum, a.k.a. John Grant.
Lecture's description.
Isn't there a director named James Gunn?
Listen to this. Customs had some paper on it.
I don't know.
They stopped a carton 2 years ago in LAX. Live caterpillars from Suriname. The addressee was a James Gum.
Well, Chicago's only 400 miles from here. I'll be there in...
Starling, there's not enough time. We want him for murder, not kidnapping. I need you to link him to Bimmelker before he's indicted. See if you can dredge up the Belvedere.
Yes, sir, you bet. I'll do my best.
Starling, we wouldn't have found him without you. Nobody's gonna forget that.
Suck my dick.
So that girl you're always hanging out with, Age Starling, she's just a friend, right?
Yeah. She gay? What's she into? She like white dudes? She like glasses? What's her deal? How's she feel about $55,000 a year?
Jack. She's a lesbian, Jack. No, she's not. She's just very committed to her job.
Say what you want, but her hair looks so much better than it did in that opening.
Yeah, a little mud on her face kind of improved her looks.
It really didn't hurt.
Okay, do you feel bad for these musicians that came up with this song? Because this song is incredible.
Is this David Bowie?
No, I forgot the name of it, but it's called Goodbye Horses. But this song, nobody ever heard of it. First of all, I don't understand why don't all these one-hit wonders why don't they just form like one band and put out like one really good album? But this song, it might have made a little money in Europe or something, but I don't think it was. But this is a very obscure song. Jonathan Debby's like big in it. He directed the Talking Heads concert movie, which is like probably the greatest concert movie ever made. But this song, nobody ever heard of this song until this movie. So now they just associate this song with this movie. But it's a really great. Lazarus Q. That's the name. It's a really good song. What are you doing? I'm listening to Lazarus Q. I never heard of Lazarus Q. Is that European?
I just want to listen to old
Tom Petty.
shoegaze with you.
Don't you have any Tom Petty?
Of course you're trans.
You listen to that European?
I would fuck me.
What is that song? Is that Depeche Mode?
What if that...
Not every band is Depeche Mode.
Just because it sounds like Depeche.
Not every band. There's other bands other than Depeche Mode.
It's not just Depeche Mode and Tears for Fears, you bitch.
Go back and listen to your fucking Tom Petty.
I'm saying, would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. I wonder if that's where the whole, like, would you fuck your clone thing came from.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, somebody said that the other day, and I was like, no, I'd give myself a hand job.
Hop on down, puppers. Get ready for the best tuck.
And someone's like, would you fuck your clone? And I was like, you know what? I hate myself so much, I just might. That was more sad than funny, I guess.
I would fight my clone.
Would you have sex with me?
Only one of us would survive.
See, Buffalo Bill Cosby doing this scene.
It really doesn't get much airtime in this movie.
My parents did let me watch stuff like this, and I remember going to my dad had to explain what that was. I'm like, wait, did he have a vagina? I was like, Dad, did he have a vagina? Like, no, and he thought it was funny.
Daddy
But
had
I
a
asked that.
vagina.
No, he tucked his dick into his legs. I was like, oh. And what's funny is I didn't even ask why.
So happy for me when I got this job at the bank.
You didn't care, you just knew you agreed.
Hello on the speakers all day. She thought it was such hot shit. Much she know.
Oh, she has a meth tooth.
I love that delivery. What'd she know, big dummy?
Big fat dummy girl.
What'd she know, big...
Oh, she's a big old fat dummy
What'd she know, big fat dummy girl?
I like a big old fat dumb girl.
Like a big old fat dumb girl. Excuse me, are you a big old fat dumb girl?
You big old fat dumb girl.
I need you to move some furniture for me. You help me move this couch? You a big old fat dumb girl?
Big fucking heavy airhead. Get over here.
What she knows, stupid fucking bitch. You know what I think? This isn't the real house.
What's in the house?
Are you trying to trick me right now? I feel like they're trying to trick me right now. They're tricking me on purpose. Precious. I really do need to do a Bill Cosby voice. Every time I try to do a Christopher Walken impression, it comes out as Chinese. Like, I got the fever. I need the prescription is the Mocabo.
I need a cow bear. No,
Cow bear.
No, a cow bear is a discerner bear.
Designer bird.
A dishwatch in my ears.
I
held this Berkey watch in my ears for your father.
got a platinum. I'm wearing a platinum underwear. What? Oh.
You know
Okay.
You know what's funny is that there were definitely people that were watching that and they were like, dude, if she fucking hurts the dog, I'm done with that bitch.
Oh,
It's okay.
fuck her.
If she hurts that fucking dog. That's true though. Precious is cute.
Yeah, I don't like those kind. I like a little. I don't like poodles looking dogs. He is a Nazi. Did you see that?
Yeah,
He's got Nazi bedding.
Noticed that. He had a big quilt with 2 swastikas on it.
Dude, he's fucking working on multiple levels,
He's got
man.
a lot of shit going, dude.
A lot of shit
There's
going.
probably a lot of layers of self-loathing there.
He had a swastika bed sheets.
And he breeds some specific type of butterfly.
Okay, first of all, he's really into bugs.
Like this guy has a lot of self-loathing going on in his life.
He thinks he's a transgender. He thinks he's transgender, but he's not, or something like that. Seamstress, which is weird. Here it is. Best line of the movie.
Look, if it was his Lippman's family. Excuse me, sir. I really need to speak with you.
She a big old fat lady?
There's a big old fat lady.
She a big old fat? Yes, she's large.
I love how they're just like, yeah, you just run at this window and you can just fall right through the window and you're in the house. And that's how windows and houses work.
Like,
That guy literally was just like, oh.
Jack Warden. His name's Jack Warden. That's a real actor.
Worked for Mrs. Lippman. Did you know her?
Was she?
Oh, wait. Was she a great big fat person?
Oh wait.
She was a big girl. I like it.
Wait. Was she a big fat person? Big old fat person?
Would her body type be considered brave
I like he calls her person.
person?
Big old fat person.
Oh, is she a big old fat person?
Well, I called her a person. I didn't call her a big old fat thing.
You can't have something like that going on that close to train tracks, man.
You like to put pennies on train tracks?
Take over this place after
So they're all smooth? I have a collection of pennies I put on train tracks. I also love how he's like cracking up. Like he's like, she doesn't know I got a big old fat person downstairs. Well, we caught Dillinger. See, this is the... Just shoot him. See, this is in the 90s. They didn't know they could do that.
See,
Just shoot
if
him.
she did shoot him, no one would hear about it because it doesn't fit with our narrative, with the liberal narrative. So that's a fucking retardedly big gun. I don't know.
Yeah. And a very dirty stove.
I don't know what the fuck you'd need to shoot with that, or why it needs to be a pistol. I'd say that's the weirder part.
Because he has to go hunt big old fat persons.
Yeah, we go make sure this fat bitch is shutting up. You call.
I need an elephant gun because I gotta shoot big old fat person.
Put your hands over your head and turn around. Spread your legs.
He's gonna be like,
Oh.
lesbian.
I can't tuck and spread.
That water heater needs to be replaced.
Anybody down here? If there's anyone down here, your water heater needs to be. Buffalo Bill, is your water heater running?
Oh, this
You
exact
better
scene
go
was in
catch
Popeye.
it.
Watched Popeye last night.
The Robin Williams, like
It's
live action
so
one.
good. It's so good.
Is it?
You've never seen that?
I've definitely seen it. I just don't. I mean, I was probably like 7.
Well, that's the age you're supposed to see it, but it's still, it's a Robert Altman movie.
I mean, I enjoyed it growing up. I know I've seen it multiple times, but
Robert Altman directed it.
I couldn't really tell you anything that happens.
Harry Nelson did the music, and that's Robin Williams' first movie, and somehow he talked like that.
I didn't know that was Robin Williams' first movie.
Dude, you listen to the dialogue in that. Like, how the fuck do you? He's an infant. Infant. He calls his kid an infant. Wait a second. A guy has a Nazi bedding and he listens to like Euro fucking trash music. I guess that kind of makes sense.
A little bit.
I just thought they were all into like, you know,
I mean, a lot of them came to America.
Hardcore.
during all of that.
yeah, I guess so. And they like listen to art rock, you know, like that seems a little weird. All right.
Buffalo Bill's a complex character, I think.
I think you could. I
I
think
think that goes without saying.
that goes without saying. It's almost a shame that he
At the
died.
very least, definitely has a pretentious taste in music.
Exactly. I mean, I can't believe she kills him in the end. I have a lot of questions. That's why they got to do a prequel.
Shut
that's-
that dog up.
I say that as a joke, but I can't believe they haven't done that already.
You're all right, Catherine. Where is he?
Like that would be.
Catherine, you gotta be quiet and shut that dog up.
I love
my
it when she
God.
flips out.
Yeah, she looks like, you're fatter than I thought.
You fucking get me out of here, you fucking lesbian!
You're so fat, it's gonna be hard to get you out of there, girl.
Catherine, we need you to lose weight. So we can get you. We don't think you can fit through this hole. Catherine, I can't get you out of that hole right now.
Josh,
The other officers are coming with stronger rope.
You're such a man, Paul. You just talk over women. That's all you do. You're like, oh, she's yelling. I better yell over her. They
She
can't
said,
be
"Get."
heard.
She said, "Get me out of here, you fucking bitch."
Get me out of
Well,
here.
like many women, she's saying something that I've heard before. Yeah, I know. Also, I need to explain to her how to yell out of the hole.
Well, she's a movie character,
Because-
so.
But she's a lady, so I have to explain how to properly yell.
Oh, look, there's
at-
more.
at
There's
people.
more Nazi stuff.
Is there?
Yeah. If they shoot back, there's a little poster.
I just love that they did that without
Yeah,
any.
I'd never noticed
acknowledgement
that.
whatsoever.
I never noticed that he was a Nazi. I figured he'd be into the cool lightning bolt ones more than just direct swastikas.
So I'm into bugs. I'm into European dance music. I'm into.
Slightly altered Buddhist symbols. Ew.
You think he's one of those guys?
Buffalo, you would have been dead for a while.
I'm into not cleaning my fucking house. I'm into like guns and ammo hardware. I'm into military hardware.
Sewing. You on a slow day, you can catch me at Joann's.
I'm sewing. Joanne Fabrics.
Yeah, you catch me at Joann's.
You can either find me.
Pricing things.
Yeah, you can either find me at the gun store.
Favorite shows include Project Runway,
Duck Dynasty.
Duck Dynasty.
RuPaul's
Biggest Loser.
RuPaul's drag show. Drag
Big old
race.
fat person. Oh,
Oh, my 600-pound life.
Was she a big old fat person? Oh yeah, there's Nazi bedspreads.
Or I'm just watching Fox News.
That's such a weird thing to have a swastika on a quilt.
Yeah, where'd you get a fucking swastika? He made it himself. What am I saying?
Exactly. That's a handmade quilt right there.
Dude, a few more
That's
years.
where he got practice for making his skin dresses.
Oh, God. Would it be great to make a fake, like, Buffalo Bill YouTube channel show? Like, where you talk about everything from, like, seamsters to
I'm
white
gonna
supremacy?
Hi, Buffalo Bill. This video. Did you just do like unboxings? Today I'm unboxing an iPhone 10.
I'll have a clip called Why I Dig Fat Chicks.
Wow.
Oh, I love this death scene.
Got his ass.
I like a good death scene. This is like a Full Metal Jacket level death scene.
Luckily, he's also like hella blinded right now from the night vision and actual light.
You ever seen the death scene in Full Metal Jacket when, like, a cowboy?
Yeah.
He's like, I can hang, I can hang. And, like, you could see the color draining from his face.
Was it? No, it's Apocalypse Now is where Me So Horny is from, right?
No, that's Full Metal Jacket.
It's Full Metal Jacket. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember watching that and just being like, that is where this is. I thought that was just from 40-Year-Old Virgin. That was the first time I'd ever heard that reference.
Oh, you mean because of the song? Like, me
Yeah.
so horny, me love you
He
long
says
time.
that in 40-Year-Old Virgin, Steve Carell.
Oh,
He's like, I used to bang this, and she would always be like,
And she's
oh,
hot
me,
and-
me so horny. Love you long time. I just thought it was I didn't know that it was a actual reference of something. I just thought people were always referencing 40-Year-Old Virgin after that. Because there's another, I think there's an episode in The Office where Steve Carell, where Michael Scott also
he did it again?
references the Me So Horny.
Me so
I
horny.
believe so. I feel like that has to have happened in that show.
Me so horny.
You're still not getting paid as much as us, but hey, you know. Yeah.
There's her fucking.
You
Dude,
get
she's
some-
a
You
lesbian.
get to mock some meaty brown pussy. It's all
You
good.
know what?
Oh, dude, that guy's just trying to tag.
Jonathan Demme is gay. He did Philadelphia.
It's a gay movie.
You know, you should always look for subtext in a movie. I think we were onto something. I think she is supposed to be a lesbian.
They are both dressed for the part. Good lord.
Dude, she's a lesbian.
Look, I just wanted to say congratulations.
That's why all the guys are fucking clueless.
Good at this kind of thing, so I'm gonna duck out of here.
And that's why, like, there's so many dorky guys and creepy guys constantly hitting on her.
Sexy guys.
And then she shows up to the fucking graduation with a girl. Dude, she's a lesbian.
I think they're.
Is that her marriage? Is that her wedding hand? Is that a wedding ring? Is that a lesbian
That
wedding
was
ring?
yeah. Back then it was illegal. So,
Dude, I think we're the first people to say this.
no, probably not.
I've never heard this before. You got a fly on you, fucking Hannibal Lecter.
Dude, that had to have been on purpose. They had to have wanted it to stay on his head. Cause like I would have just been like, get this fucking fly off. Like it would have definitely fucked me up.
I like the role with
Somehow a fly got in my room last night, and that shit was making me crazy.
I hate that.
It
Oh, do I just stop? I
eventually
fight
got
them.
out. Yeah, I fought the fuck out of it too.
The
Eventually
best are
got
the fat ones because they're always slow. The big old fat
out.
flies.
Big old fat.
Big old fat flies.
Was that a big old fat fly?
Yeah.